Padam, 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 padam. I believe I am live.
Hey, someone's live.
Hey folks, this is Asif and welcome to my channel. You just saw Jerome, if you followed his channel, grabbing a bunch of grocery stuff for us, and we're home. Yeah, and about to cook some delicious food for you guys. Yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna check a few things in a sec. Let's see, what's the tea? Live.
It's live. It's good. Go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to open up the chat so that I can actually see the chat and stuff.
Oh, that type of thing. Yeah, it might be helpful.
I can definitely see where I am today. Can we see me?
That's the guy.
Yay! Okay, folks. Welcome to our home. I am gonna cook a Bangladeshi style fried rice today for you guys. I'm just trying to find the angle. The camera might be either too high or too low. Growing pains, Diva, growing pains. Bear with us. Thank you for being awesome. But yeah, welcome to our home. Welcome to the stream. I'm just getting ready. Just figuring out what's the best angle. Last time when I cooked, my only thing was that I didn't have the proper camera angles, or I couldn't really see a lot of the comments that were coming through. So yeah, trying my best to work out on those quirks and get things rolling. Jerome is on mod duty, so unless he completely falls asleep, Diva has been awake since 4 a.m., which is rough, if I'm being honest. Let's just get through the rest of the prep work and make sure we have some delicious food. So first thing I'm gonna do is chop up some veggies. We need actually onions for both rice and chicken. I actually need more onions. So I have these red onions. Usually I would use something like shallots to get a more Bangladeshi style flavoring. But today we're depending on red onions, which is the closest thing to get like a South Asian red onion. Jerome will be asleep at times. He will wake up. He will be shocked, surprised. But hey, he did his part. He got the stuff home. So yeah, let's get rolling. I'm just working on the prep. The first thing we do with curry is the base. And the base, usually with any South Asian curry, happens to be onions, ginger and garlic. I had ginger and garlic prepared here, so that's not something I have to worry about today. But yeah, onions. You need a lot of onions to make anything South Asian, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Hopefully if Jerome stays awake today throughout the stream and does the modding stuff, I will be able to get through this relatively fast. Hey Dana, welcome to the stream. Yeah, just getting started, getting through. What was the license-free music we played? That was nice last time around. But again, we're gonna turn.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna turn on the what do you call it? Like my exhaust in a second, which will exhaust every little bit of sound in the room. So not to worry too much. And also, I like the fact it's nice and quiet, so you can focus. Oh, here you go. Jerome turned on some license-free music. That keeps things a little bit more exciting, not super dead. All you hear is my voice, which hopefully isn't that bad. Okay, let's get rid of these. Okay, let's kick off with onions. The base of anything South Asian. So I need these. Let me turn the Diva slightly down. Yeah. I'm not sad or anything. I'm just chopping onions, quite literally. Nothing like a nice home-cooked meal meal on a nice rainy day. Pretty chill. But that's what you want. You want something delicious, nutritious, and home cooked. Made with love. I'm just gonna plow through these onions. Oh, the amount of onions you use in a single session is incredible. But again, who doesn't like a good caramelly onion or nice onion-based gravy?
Wow, this guy's got skills.
Diva, grab a I'll make you a coffee at some point. Just stay awake. That's all I want for you right now. Stay awake. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Fresh onions getting to my eyes. Oh, it burns. Oh, it burns. But that zest from the onion also tells me it's gonna be nice. Again, I don't see the freaking comments. Ooh.
I see comments.
Sure, Diva. That's the thing about cooking a live stream. I need to figure out a space right in front of me where I can put the laptop on. Probably have to look for a little laptop holder. But yeah, hopefully that won't be a problem. But I can see most of the comments. So yeah, drop down your comments. Love to hear what your opinion is. Oop, oop. My nose is tripping because of the onions making me teary-eyed, and my nose decided to... Ooh. Almost done, almost done. Onions are the most pesky part of this thing, if I'm being honest.
Kurt's in the house.
Oh, hey Kurt, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna make your coffee, don't worry. Okay.
Not coffee.
Okay. Oh wow. This onion really got me in my feelings. I'm such a lightweight. Whew. That's out of the way. Okay. Yes. And well, Kurt, welcome to the stream. I'm just getting things set up. Righty.
Just told them you get emotional when you cut onions.
I do get emotional when I cut onions. Remember whose song was that? I get so emotional, baby. I forgot. I'm probably a Whitney Houston song. The one, what's her name? Sasha Velour won season 9 with the whole rose petal thing. Emotional.
Oh, it's
Sasha Velour. Oh, who doesn't love Sasha?
Kurt Kurt's saying, don't cry, Asha. Tell us what you're upset.
Yeah.
And Dana's like, same.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. Like, usually I'm much better with onions, but like, I guess the onions got in my feelings today. It's always good. Once in a blue moon, you do need like a good cry. Get all of those pent up emotions out of your system. I just chopped some bell pepper, which we'll use for the fried rice. And some tomatoes. Mexico. I don't know the ones Jerome got, but the ones I got are from Mexican tomatoes.
I got your Roma tomatoes.
Yeah, Diva, where are they from?
Oh,
BC?
they're Canadian.
Oh, that's nice.
Probably from Canada.
Well, he made sure he got us Canadian tomatoes, so
They told me to buy Canadian, so I bought Canadian.
absolutely. We usually shuffle between Canadian and Mexican tomatoes. I need fresh Hamilton grown Ontario tomatoes. Greenhouse tomatoes, but still Diva from our own good old hometown, home province. Who knew Ontario, such a cold place, is such a powerhouse of agriculture? There are like greenhouses that produces so much vegetables that pretty much are transported all over the province, including up in north. Hopefully once the Northlander is up and running regularly.
Well, Dana and Kurt want me to want a teleporter. I told them that we're working on a teleporter, but it's only in the early startup stage.
Okay, tomatoes and I think I have my cilantro here.
Now, Kurt, go ahead and dial 918. 918.
What's that?
That's a phone number to nowhere.
918, phone number to nowhere?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be like a pop culture's reference I need to know?
Absolutely not. I just made that up right now.
Okay, slay Diva, slay. Who knows where they end up playing 918. Maybe 918 is for the Mormon church, who knows? Or even worse, JW. We'll see him on Robson Street, close to Goo, standing in front of Kingdom Hall.
I saw the JW say, they smiled at me.
Yeah, usually that's when I hold your hand and they just stop smiling. There's a lot going on probably there, Diva. I can't see the chat, but hey, thank you for joining the stream.
The onions are getting to me now.
Yeah, open the window, crack the window. We're in a teeny tiny apartment with very little ventilation, and if I turn on the ventilation, it gets noisy. So I wanted to make sure at least while I'm prepping, I still have a little bit of volleying around with you guys. Do a little bit of chit-chatting before it gets noisy.
That's good, we can use a little bit of fresh air.
Yeah, that's true. I do like a German style Luftan at least twice a day. Takes out all the stale air out of the apartments. Although Ontario is colder, those apartments have way better ventilation systems.
Those are so good onions if they're like that.
Oh yeah, angry. They're angry onions.
Did you unpack the coffee yet? Or is it still in the pack?
No, the coffee is in the pantry.
In the pantry here?
Go down. Hey, Diva.
It's being dramatic.
Leave another one for me. Let me make you a quick coffee. I'm done with tomatoes. Let me make a quick coffee for Jerome and me. Jerome and I.
gonna be good, guys.
So he has a Vietnamese Pho Cafe. That's his new favorite Vietnamese coffee brand. Let me rip one down.
Dana's saying, I think, Dana's saying, yeah, you're just a little further away on the mainland. That's cute.
Mainland.
I love Dana, she's awesome.
Mainland.
Dana's awesome, they're awesome.
Continuous part of the thing. So I don't really use a lot of sugar. My favorite to go is Canadian maple syrup, not on that Vermont shit. If your maple syrup isn't Canadian, what the F are you doing in life, buddy? And a splash of milk.
What's the temperature in Toronto today?
Toronto's weather is actually heating up. It's the false March heat up that warm up that happens every year.
That's a great saying too.
Take my little whisk, give it a shaky shake shake. And instantly the coffee is nice and creamy and frothy.
Kurt's been using Cafe de Monde for a while.
Ooh.
And that's Vietnamese too, I gotta look into that.
We used G7, which was our introduction to good Vietnamese coffee. Then we transitioned into Pho Viet. Guys, I really want to start this trend of people using whisks for their coffees. It makes your coffee so much nice and frothy without that much of an effort. Look at this coffee. Look how frothy it is.
Did he make me frothy coffee, guys?
Yeah.
Ooh, he made me frothy coffee.
Hold the handle, Diva. You don't want to burn your hand.
Can't live without them.
Much better, much better. It takes all of that emotional roller coaster I was going through out of the way. Okay. And let's get back into action. I'm gonna take a little one of my fabric cloths because I try to avoid as much wastage as possible. Clean up my equipment before I chomp on the cilantro because I don't want my cilantro to have tomato juice, which is kind of acidic on it. So quick rinse and we wipe with my veggie cloth. And let's take out this fresh cilantro. If you wash your greens and wrap them in, after drying them carefully, if you wrap them in little towels like these, your greens will stay fresh in the fridge for at least a good week. Trust. Like I do this with lettuce too. Lettuce stays fresh in my fridge for a week or so easily. And you avoid stale greens. Who wants stale greens? Ooh, that really was an emotional roller coaster.
Where's cutting onions is always an emotional.
My nose is still drippy, so I'm like, wow, that was something. That was something. I'm gonna chop my fresh greens. Cilantro. Oh, camera. Diva.
Dana's saying on the island it's a bit cloudy and gray right now. Yeah, just like here.
Same here downtown.
We're used to bragging about the weather to Torontonians like Kurt, but Kurt's outperforming us today. That's true.
Oh wow! Look at that, Kurt. Uh-huh. And those are big words from the island. They're probably the nicest and warmest part of Canada.
That's true. So still rainy. It is British Columbia and the Vancouver area.
Oh, the last thing.
Dana's saying, I'm so impressed with your knife skills.
Diva, you pick up a skill or two when you work in professional kitchens. I'm actually quite rusty. I haven't worked in a restaurant in years and years. So I'm quite rusty if I'm being honest. I used to pull up, like again, this is home cooking. When you cook in a restaurant, you don't chop like 4 pieces of onions, you chop 40 at a go. Ooh. But thank you so much, Dana. I really appreciate your kind words.
Say now I'm worried for Jerome because of how good you are with the knife.
Oh, Diva. You know what? I like to keep some of those cards closer to my heart. You don't reveal everything. So these are the potatoes Jerome bought on live stream. I've peeled them. Now I'm gonna chop them up in little pieces.
Russets are always good. I like russets.
Yeah, they're classic. Nothing wrong with them. It's like you need to understand which potato you're using so that you can adjust your cooking timing with it. And also, let's say if I had Yukon Gold, I will have larger pieces because Yukon cooks faster, but russets, they will take some time. They take a little longer. So usually you can also chop them in smaller pieces, which helps with the cooking process. So if Yukon, I will probably just take a piece like this and just start making big cubes, but I'm going to slice them in half so that it gives you more surface and smaller pieces to cook. So your potatoes are all cooked through. Good potatoes, that's what I'm saying. Like even with russets, it's a fresh russet, not an old batch. And how can you tell is how yellow or light or dark your potato color is for russets. Like this is rarely fair skin, so you might actually mistake it with the Yukon Gold, how light colored this potato is, but it's a fresh russet. So yeah, it's a fresh batch, probably harvested not too long ago. Good job, Jerome. Good job. You picked up nice potatoes.
I know.
You know the biggest thing about Jerome though? Humble pie. Humble pie. The humility is what separates it.
Awesome. I am the king of potato picking.
Your humility inspires me. So you're humble. Okay. Dunky dunk potatoes. Let me wash. Like this is what I like to do though when I cook is like as I go through the day, I clean up everything. That's why you don't end up with a shit ton of stuff in the back. As you go through one thing at a time. Like I don't have anything else to chop as far as I know.
Dana's asking us if do you do a water bath for your potatoes to take out the starch?
I do. Like look at this. I don't know if you can see or not. This thing is just chopped up potatoes. You see the starch literally floating on it. I'm gonna give it another quick rinse or two. Once the water comes clean, that's when you realize most of the water starch is gone. But I'm gonna actually dry it immediately. I'm gonna fry this thing for the chicken curry. So let me give it a quick rinse. Take out all the excess starch and go through it. Give it a nice. Don't feel shy about it. Give it like a good squeeze with your hands and get all of those stubborn starch out of the way. Like now if you look at it, the water came out clean. So this is the quality you want. And I'm gonna strain this thing. And put it right here. So my potato is gonna strain for a good minute. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start this device. It's gonna get noisy now. I'm starting the machine, getting the stove ready. First thing on the agenda, first thing on the agenda will be to cook the chicken. I'm actually gonna bring the camera and stand closer to me so you guys can actually watch the cooking process. We're still figuring out equipment. I feel like I probably need to buy another one of these thingies so that I can have multi-point of views while I cook. Diva. Jesus. Jerome, help please.
Hold on, guys. You need help.
Unplug this thing. Thank you. I'm gonna mount it here. I don't know how to get her closer to the stove. Oh, this is gonna so block my entrance. We're figuring out equipment, folks. Bear with us. Just shows you how new we are at this thing. Okay, I think this is better. It's an angle. Yeah. Oh God, Kurt says, I don't think he took a bath with the potatoes. Oh, diva. Okay, I'm gonna use ghee for this recipe and use up some cooking oil. So I've used up roughly around 1/4 cup of cooking oil on this thing. Oh, it should go up here. And I'll probably use roughly around 2 tablespoons of oil, of ghee. Oh, dude. Yeah. Hopefully one day I'll get a camera crew and they can just follow me around with like Marian or somebody.
Well, right now you got a small crowd, but these always start out with small crowds.
Yeah, let people know what dumb effing stuff am I doing. This is crazy, cooking from home, live streaming. The more the merrier for sure. But yeah, roughly 2 heaping tablespoons of ghee, clarified butter. You can use regular butter at home, melt it and bring it to a nice simmer and burn off all the milk fat and turn regular butter into ghee as well. Okay. Ooh. This is exciting. First thing I'm gonna do is fry these potatoes. They do still have a little bit of water in it, so I'm going to wipe up the excess water with this fresh towel. because you don't want this thing to splatter all over the place. Oop. Yeah, you see, exactly that. You want to avoid that. This potato will have very light seasoning. So I believe I will put only a fresh squeeze of, not a fresh squeeze, if I had fresh lemon I will put a fresh squeeze of lemon, just a bit of lemon juice. Where's my salt? Oop, oop, diva, diva, diva. This home was not meant for live streaming, that's for sure. Kick of lemon juice. Pinch of spicy red chili. This is not Kashmiri red chili. This is spicy. It's for the actual heat. And a pinch of turmeric. I'll mix it well. And keeping a bit of distance with myself and the pot. Here she goes. I'm just going to fry them to get a slight little browning on it. Nothing too extreme. A little bit of color is enough. Oop! One thing.
Yay! Good job.
I hate cooking in this apartment for this exact reason. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. But yeah.
Good.
Oh, wow. Done, done.
Drama and excitement in the Forest-fed house.
These are the moments that make me question being in Canada. Honestly, nothing else. Not minus 30-degree weather, nothing else. Freaking cooking in an apartment.
Hey,
and when this thing
Cloud's
goes
here.
off. Hey Cloud, welcome to the stream. Oh, you're just in time for all the drama. Diva, diva.
Seriously, fantastic ASMR, the fried potatoes, not the alarm. Well, the alarm might come back.
Oh, diva. Oh, diva. Let's get a collection bowl ready. Potatoes. The thing with cooking fried stuff is you need like a million things. But I tend to wash my dishes as I cook. Sometimes I reuse the same dish a couple of times, or same pot or pan or utensil. So I make sure that they're clean. That's exactly what I do while this potato gets a bit of tanning done.
What's the thing doing there? Are you trying to get the lid like open?
What?
You got the
Oh no, the spatula is to allow some of the steam to come out. So it, if the lid is on, there is like condensation on top of the lid, which actually makes things worse. So put a spatula or something that's like a stopper in, which allows some of the steam to go out, with still keeping most of the heat in. So it's a double whammy. It keeps the heat intact while releasing some of the steam that might cause splattering with the onions. Because the potatoes don't need to compete with water droplets on the oil. Oh yeah, diva. Nobody has to deal with that many pieces of equipment. So see, this condensation, that's what I wanted to avoid. The spatula, that's what the magical job it does. Ooh. Like white people in early June, it's getting a light tan. get a sip of my coffee.
Jerome says, I'm a fan of acid cleaning as he goes to.
Ah! Oh, Jerome, I love you. Oh, wait, Diva. She off the on. Idea is to give these potatoes a bit of color. Okay, now I'm gonna do the something similar with chicken as well. I'm going to add. Let's put the Diva down there. Move this for a second. I'm going to add a dash of lemon juice. A sprinkle of salt. A bit of spicy chili powder. I have two types of chili powder. I have spicy chili powder and I have Kashmiri chili powder, which isn't as spicy. And instead of turmeric, I'm going to actually use my home blend of biryani masala. Now I use Bangladeshi style biryani powder, which is available in most Bangladeshi grocery stores. Overheating? Why are you overheating, Deepa? So yeah, this is the biryani masala I use. Gonna use a pinch of it. And yeah, mix it up. The chicken is lightly seasoned for frying. This is not fried chicken, but you fry this chicken breast just a little bit before you actually cook the whole thing, so that your chicken pieces don't start to fall apart. Because you know, the chicken breast or any white meat, if it's cooked for a little bit too long, it might actually start to fall apart. That same policy goes for cooking basa fish or some types of pork. If it's too lean, then yeah.
Kurt says we're running low on ghee. I should pick that up next time in the store.
No, I have Diva. Let me show you what I have. This is my cooking happens in different vats. I have chili. I have a lot of chili. This is where I keep my most of my chili. Then I refill these containers.
We're talking about ghee.
Oh, ghee. Oh, even ghee I have. This is the last container. I think I have a giant pot on my pantry. Now this is what white people look like mid-June. It's got a little bit more color. It's just a little bit more tanned, the potatoes. So, Diva. Yeah, I have a giant one. Kurt, I have a kilogram worth of ghee back there. It's just in the back of too many stuff for me to push around and show you.
Either way, everyone's thinking it's good on the fact that he pointed that out.
Thank you, Kurt. Really appreciate it.
If you were low, you'd get more. So that's good. That's good to notice either way. That's good.
Ghee, honey, these are things I always keep an eye on. If they're on sale, if they're available, something cheaper, usually I get it. I keep this ghee cooking around the heat so that it picks up a bit of the color. Look at this. There's a decent skin that has formed. Now I will Thank you, Cloud. So this is the first bit of cooking we do to the potatoes so that the skin is nice and taut. It doesn't fall apart while we cook the curry. And now we're going to do the exact same thing with the pieces of chicken that I just marinated with lemon juice, salt, turmeric, no, not turmeric, chili powder and biryani masala. whenever I touch chicken, I wash my hands. Guys, not kid you not, that's the first thing chefs will teach you when you're in any restaurant setting is how dangerous chicken is as a protein. So you have to be a little careful with chicken. Other than some fish, I forgot the name, it contains the most maximum amount of bacteria and stuff. So you have to cook it thoroughly. Pick up the heat, getting low. Same policy goes, let the heat pick up. I will fry this for a few minutes to get some decent color. Aww, thank you. I like cheesecake. I like the kind that doesn't have calories. Do they exist? Again, I love desserts. I just a little concerned with the calories at the moment. If you can't see me on the screen, I'm just behind it washing dishes. It's a part and parcel of cooking at home. You make sure everything is squeaky clean, so that you don't have to end up with a pile at the end of your cooking process.
Okay, so I was asking, is garam masala the same as biryani masala?
Different combination. Biryani masala will have mace, nutmeg, a whole bunch of different masalas that something like garam masala doesn't have. Garam masala is basically cinnamon, cardamom, bay leaf at times. So every community, every country has their different version. It can change from place to place. Look, the chicken has firmed up just a little. The idea is to give it a bit of color before we take it out of the heat. I can already smell the combination of biryani masala, salt and lemon juice interacting with the ghee and hot oil. Perfect savory.
Kurt's tired of the ice cream with the
Oh gosh, diva. Diva. I don't know how to make this camera angle any better. That's the sad part. Usually I cook like 2 trays of chicken at the... Oh, it's buffing. Why is it buffing? It might be the computer. No, it's not on data. It's on Wi-Fi. No, I saw my laptop screen buffer, so I was like, is everything okay? Fermented, sorry, not fermented, red chili on brine. No, we just pay for everything. Extremely expensive service. We just never get the service. We just pay for it with our money. We pay the high taxes that come with this extreme service. Nobody really stands up for us. So what can we do? Not as if like we are not paying our taxes, our bills. have a taste of the spice. Sorry guys that this stream is getting interrupted by bad internet. Can't really do much about it. Add some biryani masala on top. And this is me breaking from tradition, and I'll add a little bit of soy sauce because I like that umami-ness that comes with soy sauce. The data, we pay some of the world's most expensive internet rates, and because we are live streamers we get premium service which costs way a lot of money, but this is what we get. Unfortunately, this is the service we get. Oh, Cloud, thank you. Cloud said it's back. Oh, I'm not gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna continue to persevere. Let's see if things switch back up or not. Sorry guys for the stream video quality or like the internet. It's unfortunately not something we can control. For 20 minutes while it gets done. Guys, if you're just joining in, hey, I'm Asif. I'm cooking Bangladeshi style fried rice. This is roasted chicken curry or kosha murgir mangsho, and I will make a virgin mojito at the end. So sorry the internet has been acting up today. I really appreciate every last one of you who's watching right now. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. I added the chicken roughly 5 minutes ago, so I'm gonna roast it for a few minutes and make sure that it absorbs all the flavor before I add yogurt into it. Hey Frank, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you joining in. Just cooking some chicken curry today. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you, Frank. Appreciate it. There's a fresh spoon. See if I need to adjust the flavor. Pretty good, pretty good. I don't think I need to change anything. What I will do is to get a bit of more tanginess to it. I will add a little bit of ketchup. Again, this is not part of the OG recipe, but I do it just because I want to tweak the flavor just a little bit. So I added like roughly 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Put a dash of mace and nutmeg, roughly around a teaspoon of, and this is white pepper, not black pepper, white pepper, which is slightly sharper. Chicken curry is getting burner. You have to crank up the heat before you can actually stir fry fried rice. So that's exactly what we're doing. Have to hold this diva and then do the job. So for the fried rice, I actually cooked this rice yesterday and kept in the fridge overnight, because that's what you need for fried rice of any cuisine around the world, whether it's Bangladeshi, Chinese, Japanese, Korean. You always need to prepare your fried rice the day before. This is plain basmati, the cheapest rice possibly available to us. You don't need some bougie fancy rice, if I'm being honest. Yeah, sorry guys, the internet's been acting up, but thank you for watching the stream and continue on it. Super appreciate if you like this video, share it with your buddies, and of course if you haven't already subscribed, even if you're watching a recording of it years from now. It's been a challenging stream, but hey, challenge is what we conquer in life. Chicken's getting simmering in the back. It needs to heat up even further before you can actually stir fry. I would have loved to use a wok to stir fry, but in this tiny apartment, if I put a wok on, the alarms go off, and that's a whole disaster in its own. Unfortunately, we are stuck in this tiny little place with very little to no ventilation, so it is what it is. So I'll crack 3 eggs for this thing. Oh, let me. Wash my hand before I get the whisk out. And yeah, whisk my eggs. comes out. Fried rice is a greasy, oily mess. We're all aware of it. If your fried rice isn't oily, it probably isn't done right and won't taste like a restaurant, because I've worked in restaurants and made fried rice. They take up a lot of oil. A lot of oil. That's for sure. So,
That's interesting.
what? It is what it is. Okay. So I just made some oil, egg for the fried rice. Let's add ginger garlic paste. Well, for me it's crushed ginger and garlic. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Look at that. It is so hot. Perfect. Perfect for stir frying. And with this pan, I know it's not gonna smoke the same degree. It's a heavy bottom, and who doesn't like a heavy bottom? Here goes my shallots. Well, in this part they're red onions instead of shallots. I usually always use shallots, so that's why it comes naturally to me. Idea is to use the heat to flash fry them. You can avoid MSG and use bouillon powder. Works the same. Let me add a dash of soy sauce. If it was a wok, I would put the soy sauce around the rim of the pan, which would make it nice and smoky and really absorb the wok's flavor. But this is a heavy pot pan, non-stick, so I'd rather have it on top of the rice anyways. Let me drop the eggs. Just a little bit of oil on it. Nice egg flavored oil. Mix all of it together. Otherwise it's perfect. Okay, I guess the fried rice is done. So this is Bangladeshi style fried rice. Done and ready. Let's swap spots with chicken curry. Oh yeah. It's a mean chicken curry. The curry needs to be slightly drier, but because of our stove I can't really roast it the same way, otherwise it will smoke and I literally get panic attacks from this fire alarm. It's perfect, it's perfect.